Huudl.Vuultures podcast. All right, episode 1, man. Huudl.Vuultures podcast, episode 1. It's me, Coach C. You already know. Man, make sure you hit that like, that share, and that subscribe button. Please do that for your boy. All right, man, we're going to get straight into it, man. So, NIL. All right, that's what we're talking about. The FHSAA has approved the NIL. So guys can get paid off their name, their image, or their likeness. All right, they approved the NIL, so guys can get paid off their name, image, or likeness. Right. Well, I guess it's not official till July 24th. Y'all let me know for sure if that's the right date. I believe I did July 24th. That's when it's official. So up until that point, if you got anything up in the works, make sure you're not signing anything right now and you're not accepting any money right now until it's official. Right. You know, it's funny because I always wonder, I always had the thought of, so Nike, so I could go work for Nike, actually work for them, go stuff shoes in a box and, strings and do all that stuff. I can go work for them in the warehouse of Nike. But if I work with them, that's illegal. As I never understood that. So I can go work for Foot Locker. I can go work for Buffalo Wild Wings. I can go work for them and, be back there saucing up the wings and putting the wings in the box. That's cool. But if I work with them, I say, hey, man, my name is Richard Joe or whatever, Joe Richards. And, I'm an official brand ambassador of Buffalo Wild Wings. That's illegal. I never understood that. So, I can work for them, but I can't work with them. That you know what I'm saying? I can work for them, but if I partner with them, that's illegal. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of it wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of it wrong. Y'all let me know. I'm happy that guys are able now to make that money from their name, their image, and their likeness. So I'm happy that guys are able to make that money now. So it's a good thing. Going into this, this is a new system, new thing for a lot of people navigating how to make money from this thing. And, that's everybody's big thing, how to make money from the name, how to make money from the image, likeness. So it's a new thing. So you guys, make sure if you're signing anything with anybody or anything like that, make sure you're being very detailed when you read the contracts or whatever you're signing, whatever you're getting. Make sure you understand what you're getting into. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people can get messed over or whatever because, you don't really know. Well, exactly what things are doing, exactly what things are. So make sure you're understanding, what the whole process is. All right, but now, so going forward, so next question is going to be from parents, from players, and everything like that. Man, how do you go about getting the NIL? All right, how do you go about getting the NIL? That's going to be the next question. Once the thing is really, really, really official, I think, again, the 24th of July, people going to figure, man, how can I do it? What do I got to do? And the answer is, I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just a high school coach, man. So I don't know. But have thoughts, have ideas, right? So one idea is to be good. Be good at whatever it is you're doing. If you're a football player, you got to be a dog out there. You got to be putting up numbers. You got to be producing stat. Man, you got to be balling out there. You know what I'm saying? You got to give a reason, on-field reason where a company wants to partner up with you. You got to be a baller out there. You can't just be a regular dude, just, barely playing but barely, putting up stats, barely putting up, any production. If you're on the court, you got to be, dropping 30, 40 on keeping them cast heads, you got to be doing that stuff like that. Whatever it is, tennis, bowling, baseball, whatever it is, you got to be good at the sport. All right, you can't just be regular because not everybody's going to get this NIL. That's one way. I would say another way is to make sure you have a good social media presence. Right, a nice social media presence. So even if you're not, a baller, but on social media, man, you got a bunch of followers, man. You're putting out videos, you're getting good traffic to your videos, good interaction, a lot of views and everything like that, man. So being good on social media is another way that I believe that you'll be able to get an NIL. Again, I don't know how to get an NIL. I'm just giving my ideas of what I think of ways you can probably get an NIL. But so again, man, be good on the field. Be a baller, do what you need to do. Have a good social media presence. Now, on that, right, some of you guys need to get another social media page. All right, man. Some of you guys got good social media page and you got, 10, 20, whatever, 5,000, 2,000 followers or whatever it is, but you got to have a good social media presence because somebody wants you to be a brand ambassador for them, put your name on their product. You be selling their product or you're promoting their product. They want to make sure that they have somebody who's really actually good on this internet, who has good reach to the people. You know what I mean? There's no point of them investing in you and you don't have a good reach to the people. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make sure you have a good reach to the people. Now with that is some of you guys got one picture on there in social media. You got 2,000 followers, 3,000 followers, whatever it is, 4,000 followers. You got one picture on there, 2 pictures on there, and the picture is you doing this. Or it's blurry. You know what I'm saying? You're standing there, but it's blurry, right? So when somebody goes on your social media page and they see, you know, one picture and your head's down, or it's just blurry, okay, this person not really, you know, on social media like that, so they probably, you know what I mean, not gonna really help us grow our business. Because ultimately, if somebody's giving you money to, you know, promote their business, you know, they want to make sure that you got a good following, right? Because it's not like college where you can get a collective of people who can just put money in the pool and, you know what I'm saying, dish out money to players, get them to come play for the team and everything like that. So you can't have a pool. It's really you guys making money off of your own name, image, and likeness, right? You know, college, they got a collective. They got a collective out there. Alabama's got a big old collective where they can go get whatever 5-star kid they want and say, hey, listen, man, we're going to give you, you know, 500,000 million, whatever it is, whatever the number is, and, you know, guys sign on and do that, right? High school ain't like that, especially in Florida. It ain't like that, right? So I'll touch on some of that in a second, but, you know, you definitely need to make sure you have a social media presence. Now, some of you guys, I would say, if you do got a lot of followers and everything like that, some of you guys, I think, need to maybe either change the name on your Instagram or your Twitter, whatever it is. Some of y'all got 4K shopper, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or you got, you know what I mean, you know, whatever, you know, you got some kind of crazy name, man. I would say some of you guys need to change your name. When you're really talking about trying to get some money out here, change the name. You know, it's okay put, you know what I'm saying, Richard Smith on there, Richard.Smith21 on there, you know what I'm saying? Or create another social media page. So if you like the social media page you got and that thing say 4K NFL, whatever, cool. Make another social media page where it has your actual name, first name, last name, 21 on there. And then, you know what I'm saying? So when you go to promote stuff, you got a professional page that you can promote all your NIL stuff. And you got your personal page where you put whatever on there, but then you have your professional page where you have your, you can put your NIL stuff on there. Now, with that, you know, if you're putting your NIL stuff on there, obviously you can collab with your personal page because that may be the page that got all the followers on there. And then it's going to take time to build up the professional page. But make sure you just, you know, just shout it out on your personal page. Hey, y'all go follow, you know what I'm saying, Willie Jenkins 21 on social media. That's on whatever social media. That's my professional page, all right? And to anybody who's looking to get in partnership with as far as NILs, make sure, you know what I'm saying, follow that page and DM that page. You know, something like that. You know what I'm saying? So you have more professional, you know, look to you where you want to, where brands and companies and products and all that kind of stuff want to be in business with you. But, you know, all that 4K, NFL, whatever, that, you know what I'm saying, you know, stop watching, pocket watching, hater, whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever y'all got kind of names, you know, y'all got some of your kind of weird names, Stop Perking or whatever it is. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Stop Perking, you know what I'm saying? Whatever kind of name it is, you know, make sure you get another one where it has your actual real name on there, so that could be, you can use that page to kind of promote the NILs and, you know what I'm saying, like that or whatever. So that's just, you know, another way, man. Make sure you got a good social media presence, you know what I'm saying? Be posting consistently on there, right? You know, again, I'm not an expert or nothing like that. I'm just a nobody. See, I ain't got nobody, just guy thinking with a microphone, whatever. But be consistent, posting stuff, right? Build up your social media page, and do that. So that's another way, man. Be good on the field. Be really, really good on the field. Not just regular. Be really, really good on the field, and be really good on social media, man. Be really good on social media. Build it up. And hopefully companies want to, you know, get in and merge with you. You know what I'm saying? That's just an idea. You know what I mean? Another idea, what I would have about getting NIL, right, is do a free promotion. Right, do a free promotion. Go to whatever local store, you know what I'm saying, whatever local restaurant, whatever local business that's in your, you know what I'm saying, your neighborhood or whatever. If you're in Palm Beach, man, go to Hooks or go to, you know what I'm saying, or wherever. You know, I say Hooks, I like Hooks or whatever, but go to, you know what I'm saying, Food Town, not Food Town, but you know what I'm saying, go to a local business or local, you know what I'm saying, shop, and then do a free promotion, man. Like, and what you do is you go there, man, you know, take a picture or video yourself in front of the building, whatever, you know what I'm saying, and you work on how to do a promotion. You're doing one like a practice run, right? So when you get a real company who's gonna pay you real money, you kind of know what to do, right? You kind of got an idea. So man, just like if football and basketball and all the other stuff, you're gonna practice, man. Go practice. You know what I'm saying? What you want to do. Now, some stuff you may just be, now some NIL, you may just post a picture or you may just do whatever. But if you want to actually be a face of something, go to a local business, right? Go, hey, man, this is, you know what I'm saying, so-and-so, man, I'm outside of, Food Town, man. Make sure y'all come and check this food place out. They got good this, they got good that, they got this. I'm just using Food Town example. Do whatever you want or whatever. They got good, blah, 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 whatever they got. Man, make sure you guys hit this their social media page at Food Town, whatever, on Instagram. Make sure you, man, tell them I sent you. Or something along those lines would be exactly that. But, something along those lines, something where you can practice, being the face of something, right? Now, it may not, you may not be exactly that when it comes to NIL. It may just be, you putting the picture and putting whatever it is. So you could do that too. You could take a picture of a local restaurant, and and tag them in the post and say, hey man, make sure you guys go follow this page or whatever. Now with that, again, whatever the idea you come up with, but do like a practice run as far as a NIL, what you think of NIL, your kind of stuff, or what you think you want to do, right? Whether it's just a post picture, whether it's video, your face on there, whatever it is, create a video, create a post, something that you can practice. Go to get some kind of product, some kind of restaurant, whatever it is, create that. And then, right, so once before you make the post, actually post the post, right, screenshot the page's followers, right? That's what I'm telling you. Do it at a small place, because if you do that big place, it don't really matter. They already got a bunch of followers. So do it at a small, like more of a local business somewhere, and then you screenshot the amount of followers they have before you make the post, right? So you screenshot it, boom, they got 201 followers. You make your post, tell everybody to go follow that place, tell everybody to go buy their stuff or whatever it is. Make the post, and then they kind of monitor, take a week or whatever it is to monitor if that page following goes up, right? So if that page's following goes up, now you got something to ride with. So you can say, hey, look. So as you go to somebody else and say, look, this is what I did for this small company. They had 201 followers before I post. After the post, they got 400 followers. Something like that. So that's another thing. You say, hey man, the followers I got, man, they follow people. They're actually engaged. They actually in, they're listening. They go do this thing. I done grew this page up 200 followers, 100 followers, 20 followers, whatever it is. So something like that is another way for you to build something to have on your resume. Hey, I've actually done a free promotion and this company's page went up. Something like that. Right, again, I guess you could do, I'm just giving an idea. It don't got to be exactly that or whatever it is. You can come up with your own type of thing, but do something like that, before you get an official one. You know what I mean? Just especially like if you don't know how to get one, you don't know nobody who really knows how to get one like that. Because you're going to hear a lot of stuff from a lot of people selling you a lot of dreams. You're going to hear a lot of stuff from a lot of people selling you a lot of dreams. Some people may be legit, some people don't. It is what it is. That's why you're doing the process. But I'm just speaking to somebody who don't really know how to do nothing, right? I don't know how to do nothing, but these are ideas. And it may be bad ideas, maybe good ideas. I don't know. If you try, you let me know. All right, you know what I'm saying? But something like that, man, you know what I mean? Also, right, so again, be good on the field, all right? Get your name out there, get your exposure, all right? Be good on social media, get your followers up and your interaction, all that kind of stuff. Or do a free promotion to test this thing out, see if your followers really follow you like that. You know what I'm saying? They just follow your page or they follow you. So you tell everybody, hey, you go shout out a page and tell them to go follow somebody. Do your followers do that? Maybe not. But that's a good thing to have, right? When you're talking about trying to make money, get somebody to give you money to brand their product. Right, you say, hey man, I did this for a local shop, man. I got 200 followers in 2 weeks, just from a shout out. You know what I'm saying? Now you have that on your resume. You got to document it. You got to screenshot your post, and then you got to screenshot again of how the followers went. You know what I'm saying? So that's one way to do it. Another way I would say about NILs, man, promote is collab. Excuse me, collab with your teammates. Right, your teammates. There's more. I would say collaboration a lot of times when it comes is better than business. It's better than competition. I say, excuse me. Collaboration sometimes is better than competition, right? So don't be in competition with your teammate. Collab with them. You know what I'm saying? Both y'all go do a promotion. You know what I'm saying? Do a promotion, and then you know what I'm saying, actually collaborate. And then you just kind of see using your followers and their followers to grow. You know what I'm saying? Both y'all go to the store and go, hey man, we go shout out this place, go buy this product, do whatever it is, and see. You know what I'm saying? Be collaborative. Make this a collaborative effort. Some guy don't need it. Some guy just gonna be a dog daddy. Some guy just a guy known. He can go get it on his own. Some people, you know what I'm saying, you may not be as known or you are known, but hey, you want to collaborate. Man, collaboration sometimes is better than a competition, especially when you talk about NILs and get money, right? If you're just trying to get money, however the money comes, whether you in partnership or whether you're on your own, you're just trying to get the money, right? So, you know, that's one of the things when you talk about the NIL, man. That's just another, man, collaborate, man. Use each other's following, use each other's brain, pick each other's brain, come up with ideas, think about different ways you can get your name out there, get exposure out there, so that a company will feel like, okay, I want to partner with this dude or partner with these guys, right? You know what I'm saying? That's just another idea. Again, it could be a stupid idea, and all this could be dumb, but I don't think it is. But you know me, I'm just flesh. I just got a microphone and flesh. I'm bored today, so I'm talking anyway. But you know what I'm saying, something like that. All right, you know. But again, be good. Social media, have a good social media following, man. Do free press, do free promo first, especially if you ain't already getting stuff. Like if you got a big name, you 5-star, whatever it is, you're already getting stuff, then maybe you don't gotta do a free one. People already coming to you. But if you know what I'm saying, if you don't do a free one, go test it out, man. Monitor it and see if your following follows you. All right. Now, another thing when it comes to this NIL, all right, and this is talk to both players and parents. All right. Be realistic. All right. Be realistic. Not everybody's getting no NIL, dog. That's just not everybody's gonna get no NIL. That's the real truth. All right. Your son most likely is not gonna get an NIL. I would say like this: few players will get the NIL. Most players won't. That's how it is. Few players will get the NIL. Most players won't get the NIL. So be realistic. All right, be realistic. That means when being realistic, don't go playing to your coach, man. Why, man, Coach KT, Palm Beach Central, why my son ain't getting our NIL, but waiting on whoever else they get NIL. You know what I'm saying? Don't be realistic or be realistic. Don't go to the coach. Ask them, right? Now again, this just in my brain, right? I could be wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong. I haven't seen. I'm just in Coach KT. I'm just using that because you got y'all at Palm Beach Central, right? I haven't seen Coach KT on a commercial. I ain't seen him be no brand ambassador for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Coach Jack Daniels, I ain't seen him doing stuff. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just I ain't seen Coach Jack Daniels doing a bunch of commercials, doing promo. Coach Clavijo, San Lucis, I ain't seen him doing no promo. None of that. Right? So I say that to say the coaches don't have the NIL. Right? You know what I'm saying? The coaches, you know what I'm saying, had the NIL. They would be doing it for themselves. I mean, you would see that. They would do it for themselves, go make their money. Right, doing it for themselves. So parents, players, man, don't go to, you know what I'm saying, Coach Jack, Coach Jack, why you ain't get me no NIL? He ain't got no NIL, so don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You got to figure out a way to do it on your own, man. Right? Now, now if you a big dog, you know how to sign with somebody. You can, because I think it said you can sign with an agent. Just particularly for NIL, you can sign with an agent for NIL, and that's gonna work for somebody. So that's, you a big name player, you gonna have an agent come talk to you. All these different people come and talk to you. Hey, sign with me, I'll be able to get you NIL, and it may work, all right, and then it may not. You know what I'm saying? And if you do sign with anybody, make sure you are detailed and read every single line of every single thing. All right, you read it, your mama read it, and your uncle read it. Whoever can read your family, make sure everybody reading it. Y'all collab, y'all understand, look at it first before you sign anything. All right, because people try to get y'all here. All right, but again, my point, if I went on that little rant, all right, is be realistic, man. Don't go to the coaches complaining to the coaches, why I ain't getting no NIL. Be realistic. Is your son a dog like that? Yes or no? If your son is really a dog like that, okay, then you need to figure out your way, what you need to do to promote your son to get an NIL. All right. If your son not a dog, you got to be realistic. It's like, it's okay. It's okay. The NIL ain't going to be for everyone. Like I said, few players going to get it. Most players ain't. That's just what it is. All right. So if the player is not your son, not a son or daughter, not a dog like that, That was okay, man. Had to just work on your craft. work on your craft to get to that point where you can get there, all right? You know what I'm saying? Instead of just being looking at other players on the team, wondering why they got it and your son don't. Or if you're a player, you're looking at, damn, my buddy got it and I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the way of the world, man. Like, the world is unfair, right? That's the way it is. The world is unfair, man. So be realistic. Not everybody's going to get one. Don't complain to the coaches. All right, do not complain to your coaches. Well, I can get one now. If your coach is out there facilitating this stuff, which I'm pretty sure is legal, whatever it is, but you know what I'm saying, which I'm pretty sure is illegal, they can't do that. But if behind closed, because everybody does stuff behind closed doors, so if behind closed doors, the coach is out there showing people how to get it or setting up stuff where players on their team are getting NILs and they can help you out, hey, okay, go to them. But I guarantee you most coaches probably can't do it or won't do it, or you know what I mean, or if they're gonna do it, they're gonna do something for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's just what it is. So I just want to reiterate, going to the end, it's not a shot to any coach or anything like that. I'm not taking a shot in it. I'm just showing coaches, like, don't go to coaches complaining about NIL. I ain't seen, you know what I'm saying, you know, Chrysler on the, you know, Kia West Palm Beach Kia commercial. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen other coaches on the commercial getting their own NIL. All right, which is another thing for another day, another topic of conversation that y'all companies be hopping on. But anyway, right? So just make sure that you're being realistic. When you're being realistic, all right. Florida high school football. I'm talking about just sports in general, but you know, I'm a football guy, so we're talking about football. Florida high school football has a really bad fan base. All right, most teams can't even sell out games at their own stadium. All right, most teams can't sell out games at their own stadium. I'm talking about Palm Beach, Dade, and Broward, right? So it ain't a whole lot of money in high school football in the state of Florida. All right, that's why you don't see no state of Florida team with no indoor facility like that. You go to Texas, you may find some, or Georgia may find some, you know, or you know, you may find a big facility like that. You go to Texas, they got, you know, some $1 million facilities over there. You know what I'm saying? Some Georgia schools got big old facilities. The schools in Alabama, Enterprise, they got big old facilities. Grayson, you know what I'm saying? Duncanville, you know what I'm saying? Buford, like all those big time schools, they got, you know, in those different states, they got big fan bases. They got big booster clubs. They got people doing tailgating. They got all kind of stuff. We don't have a whole lot of all that. We just don't have a whole lot of that. Like, you know, Atlantic, one of the best teams in the county, if not the best team in the county. They don't got no big following when you compare it to another state. You know what I'm saying? West Boca, Palm Beach Central, Seminole Ridge when you compare it to another state, they don't got no following like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they got, you know, for us, yeah, they, you know, saying those stadiums big, those teams, you know, get good, you know, got a good fan base, you know, for them. But when you compare it to other states, I ain't really like that. So with that being said, like, matter of fact, so Chaminade and Miami Central played at Trash Powell last year. I mean, those are two of the top schools in the county. So think about this, right? I'm not county, dude, country. Two of the top schools in the country. Those schools down there, they play at Trash Powell, right? Because a lot of them don't have no home stadium. So if a big schools like that, who's sending guys to NFL and everything like that, ain't got no home stadium, come on, it's schools in Broward and Dade that ain't got no lights. Like, they have to play their games during the daytime because they can't afford lights. So it ain't a whole lot of money out there when you're talking about high school football in Florida. Like, so taper your expectations when it comes to this NIL thing. It's like, it's literally schools in Broward. Like, I know Palm Beach, every school got lights and everything like that. So we like, it's schools in Broward and Dade ain't got no lights. They don't have a home stadium. Like, I think Carroll City just got a updated weight room. I think Miami Central just got an updated weight room. How many years has it been? They got guys going to the NFL over there. They just now getting on updated weight room. Matter of fact, Miami Dolphins had to go do that, right? So taper your expectations when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, NIL, because it ain't that much money when it comes to high school. I mean, there's some, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's none, but when you compare it to other states, it ain't that much money. So I think some people are like, okay, now private schools, you'll see more of an uptick with them because, you know, they'll be able to somehow unofficially get their players money and get their players NIL deal, whatever it is, however they're going to do it. You know, so private schools down here will, you know, obviously going to get an advantage because they got more money than the public school, right? Because they got more money than the public school, right? But even with that, You go to Allen Allen High School in Texas, or you go to Bixby High School in Oklahoma. Go if you never heard of Bixby, go look at that school. Go look at their team and everything like that. Jenks High School, but again specifically Allen, right? They got like $1 million facility over there. If you take St. Thomas, right? You take St. Thomas and Plantation, American Heritage Plantation, out of Florida, you put them in Texas, those schools are gonna be crazy big. They're gonna have the same kind of facilities as Bishop Gorman. They have all that fancy stuff, right? All that crazy stuff. Their games are gonna be packed out crazy. You ain't gonna be able to get in there. But anybody can go to a St. Thomas Aquinas game right now. It ain't packed like that. it ain't packed. If it was, it would have a big old facility, right? You think about so Miami Central, and again, I could be just talking right now, I could be just ranting, but I think Miami Central and Chaminade, you take that game and you have them play in the FAU stadium, they ain't gonna pack it out. You know what I'm saying? But regular high school game in Texas and Georgia and South Carolina and somewhere else, Alabama, they pack them kind of stadiums out. So you guys got to understand where it is when it comes to this fan base and money in Florida high school sports, man. It ain't that much. I mean, some, I'm not saying none, all right? Because some kids won't get the NIL deal, but just taper your expectation of where this thing can go, all right? Because I know some people and again, some people are like, oh, well, the private schools are going to get, you know what I'm saying, players and everything, which they are, you know what I'm saying, because they can be able to they have some money and they're going to be able to pull some guys from public and all this kind of stuff. That, the rich going to get richer. That's just, that's life. Rich going to get richer, right? You know what I mean? My theory also is right now, as a public high school in Florida, we're worried about what private school may be able to do. I just think, in general, again, I could be taking a leap and could be overthinking this. I think in a couple of years, we need to be worried about out-of-state schools pulling kids, because they got real money over there, real fan bases over there. You know what I'm saying? Real, real money. I think we need to worry about out-of-state schools pulling kids over there, because then because in a couple of years, the NIL thing really gonna be popping, and it's gonna be more ridiculous. And then the people who got real money over there in high school sports is them outside school. So that's we'll circle back in a couple of years, see if I'm right or wrong with that. But again, taper. My main point in saying all this stuff is taper your expectations when it comes to this NIL stuff. Lower the bar. Again, some cats are going to get it because they're ballers. They're good. They're 4-star, 5-star, and they got a good following. They got 20,000, 15,000 followers. They're going to get it, all right, and they're going to get some money and everything like that. But not everybody's going to get it, so make sure you taper your expectations so it ain't a whole lot of no jealousy and nothing like that. Oh man, the coach's favoritism, that dude, all that. Because that's all that's coming to, right? Kids, people in general, right? Just kids, adults, they jealous. Parents are going to get jealous at another son. Kids are going to get jealous at the other player. Why he getting? Why I ain't getting? This kid going to show up with some kind of nice watch, new shoes, going to show up with a car, he going to show up with something. And it could breed some jealousy, you know what I mean? But, whatever, that's another topic for another day, right? So I think it was Footballville who posted the question, 7-on-7 or track. All right, 7-on-7 or track in the off season. And because I don't feel like doing that, we'll give my 2 cents on it. All right. Now, what I say is during the week, you do weight room and you do track. On the weekend, you can do 7-on-7. You got to do all of it. All right. Do track. Get in the weight room. Make sure you weight room because your body need to look like something. When these college coaches come on campus, they want to see you put together. Want to make sure you look like something. All right, get on the track because they want to see speed. Especially coming out here to Florida, they want to see speed. Make sure you're on that track. And then on the weekend, if you want to do 7-on-7 and travel and do all this kind of stuff, go do 7-on-7. I coached 7-on-7 for years. I'm good with it now. Like everything about it now, whatever, but 7-on-7 is still good, man. You go out there and get experience. All right, you can put your name on the map out there as long as you don't get exposed to nothing like that. But 7-on-7 is fine. You know what I mean? Again, I don't like all the silly stuff they got going on now, but whatever. Go get 7-on-7. Go get your reps, man. It's fine. Go do that, but make sure you do track. All right, make sure you do track, guys, and get in the weight room. Get in the weight room, man. You know, you 140, 150, 160, man. Make sure you get in the weight room, especially this running track over here in Florida. It's hot. You're losing weight out there. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of y'all cats, man, y'all, you know, some of them don't be eating during the school day. You know, you come to practice, you ain't eating nothing and all of that, man. So make sure you building your body up, getting your speed right, and then you do 7-on-7, man. So do it all. And make sure you add the weight room into there. All right, make sure you add the weight room into there because you gotta be strong. You gotta be strong. You gotta be able to deliver hits and take hits, man. It's football. So, all right, speaking of weight room, even if you're not doing 7-on-7 or if you're not doing track, I see a lot of guys going to, you know, route chemists or Gold Feet or Coach Red and all them, which is great. Do all of that. Get all the extra work and all that. Go get all that in. But make sure you hit the weight room. All right, but make sure you hit the weight room. You have to. All the footwork and all that is great. You need that too. You need that. Like when it comes to trying to be an elite athlete, a guy that's gonna make it or wants to go D1 or whatever level you're trying to get to, man, you gotta look like something. Your body gotta look like something. So get your footwork in out there, run on the beach, run on the hill, running all that stuff. Get your footwork. You know, get all that in, but make sure you get to the weight room. All right, don't neglect that. Some people, you know, I think some kids, especially now with like the transfer portal, because you know transfer portal just made it harder in general for a high school kid to get recruited, right? Transfer portal makes it harder for a high school kid to get recruited right now. So you know they're looking for reasons not to get a high school kid. I can just go get a transfer kid. I know he's already been in college. He's already used to whatever it is. You don't have to worry about his top 7. You know, his top 3. I tell him what he is, what I got. He gonna come in. Boom. All right. I already know he's been in the weight room and all that kind of stuff, right? So as they're coming down here recruiting, all right, you need to make sure that you look like something. Get yourself in the weight room. All right. Yeah. So that's my 2 cents on that. That's it, man. I'm done talking, man. Coach C, Huudl.Vuultures. You already know, man. If you still listening. That means I didn't bore you to sleep. All right, make sure you hit the like and the subscribe button and the share and all that other stuff, man. I got more episodes coming to you, man. I plan on bringing players on, coaches on, everything like that. I just want to get this first one in, just kind of get my thoughts, man. I'm a silly dude, whatever. I just want to talk, whatever. Anyway, so make sure you tune in for more. Tap in, man. I got more content. Got player interviews, all that kind of stuff coming. All of them. All right, so make sure you like, subscribe, do all that kind of stuff. All right, it's your boy signing out, Coach C, man. Yep.